for Step 3 of the Proto-Charter chartering process. My name is Amber, and I'm here to guide you through the training portion of your process. This is the first training you'll do. There will be another one down the road that's provided by a third party. For right now, I want you to check your email. When you submitted your application, you should have received an email that looks something like the one that I'm looking at right over here. Let me see. Browse Scouts HC. Okay, so this is for a test file that I created going through our process. It says, hello and congratulations, I like the little confetti, to our newest, just one more time, to our newest prospective volunteer. It shows that you've completed your application and are on your way to becoming a volunteer for your local Circle or Hearth, and we're happy that you'll be joining us. Keep this email. This email has so many links I can forward to you, but honestly, if you have it, it's the best thing ever. If you haven't already logged into Teams, this is where you do that. It'll have your email here and your temporary starter password. It'll tell you that you need to change your password and recovery phone number or an email address. It has links to an Office tutorial if you're new to Teams, and Outlook, and then there's all sorts of other stuff in here. You're going to want to look at these two files. And I'm going to go ahead and pull them both up just so we have them up. We are currently in the process of redoing all these videos, but for right now, the link will be updated in this video as soon as the new ones are up. But for now, this is the series. We are hoping to have that completed within the next couple months, so by March or April of 2024. You're going to watch through all of these videos. They're all made super short. We know that not everybody has time to watch a 40-minute video, and so the goal with making shorter 5 to 10-minute videos was to allow you to do this at your own pace. It's really not a hard training. If you can listen and sift through information well, you may even want to take notes, the quiz will be easy. You only need 70 points on this quiz. Now, you may be asking, what happens if I don't pass the quiz? If you don't pass the quiz, you'll be receiving an email from me asking if you would like to meet with me to go over what you got wrong and what parts you need to review. Most of the time, if it's only by a couple of points, which is usually the case, I'm more than happy to just meet with you and make sure that you know the information that you got wrong. The goal with this quiz is to make sure you know everything that you need to know for starting the charter. Of course, you're going to have more questions, more things you need to ask us later, and that's fine. But we want you to have a source for all the basics. And we also want you to have a place that you can come back to refer to. This is the very short and condensed version of the major points of our leader handbook. Things that you'll need to know, like fundraising, getting started with organizing your charter, more about our organization. Like, for example, did you know that currently we're entirely a volunteer-based organization? We don't have a lot of extra people. We don't have a big headquarters. Other things like how long the chartering process takes and what those steps are. This really has everything that you need to know to run your charter. And if you aren't running a charter and are just a volunteer, you still need to know this just so that you understand how our system works and what a circle might look like. Because normally if you're a volunteer and not just being a leader, you're talking about a circle. Once you have completed watching these videos, you're going to go to the training quiz. You want to make sure that you put your Spiral Scouts email in here, your charter name and number. If you don't know that, please feel free to email me or message me. It makes it so much easier for me to find you and to get this marked off so that you can continue on in your process. My goal is for this process to be both as simple and as easy for you guys and as simple and as easy for our volunteers to process. This question has the answer provided for you. What tribe is your charter part of? So if you click this link right here, this takes you to our tribal coordinator locator. and you can find your state. You're going to notice that most of them are what your state's going to be recognized for. So like Georgia is the Peach Tribe. My state's the Hoosier State because Indiana is known as the Hoosiers. Kentucky is the Bluegrass Tribe. Just triple check to make sure that you have this. Just because as we grow, it's going to become more important. This is how we plan to organize as we grow. You're going to answer each of these questions. For example, what's the difference between a hearth and a circle? There's some true and false questions. When background checks have to be renewed. All the ones with circles, there's only going to be one thing you can choose. Anything that has the squares is pick all that apply. But yeah, you just have to fill this out and submit it. And it's going to yell at me because I didn't do all this. And then I'm going to go through. I'm going to grade your quiz, and if you passed, you'll get an email pushing you toward the next step, which in this case is your interview and your charter registrations. But we're going to cover that in the next video. I hope that this has answered your questions about the training quiz. If you have any others or any suggestions for things we can add to the FAQ or to our PC handbook for this section, please email me. Please message me in the Proto Charter Handbook channel of our orientation team. I want your input. That's the only way that we make this process better and easier and more efficient for all of you. That is my goal. So please, if there is anything we can add or change, put on the website in our FAQ, just let me know. I want this process to work for all of you. And I want you to help me build Spiral Scouts into an even better organization that helps families and circles reach their goals. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.